Hello and welcome to a new tasty lesson. I'm Guillame Ertschede, and for you today I'm going to cook a lovely pesto, so let's get cooking. Can you get the bird in the mic? Shall I? Let's go? Yeah? Alright. I'm going to show you a very summary recipe, pesto. Let me take you through the ingredients. Here we have sea salt, some pine nuts that we're going to toast later on, some fresh lemon, garlic, ground black pepper, parmesan, basil and olive oil. Let's toast some pine nuts. So my pan is hot. No, my pan is not hot yet. So my frying pan is hot and I'm going to chuck in there, like, let's say a little handful of pine nuts, because toasting the pine nuts will give a nice nutty flavour to the pesto. You don't want them to be burnt, you just want them toasted, slightly toasted. See now, that's about to be ready. It's enough. So let's switch that off and let's add all the other ingredients in our blender. Let's not bother, let's just chuck everything, a good handful of pesto, of basil in the blender. Let's add a good squeeze of lemon in there. Half a lemon should do. Just put your hands underneath so you don't get any pips in it. There you go. And then a clove of garlic. Cut it in half and then remove what's called the germ inside, because that's not really nice for digestion. Well, let's chuck that in there. Do you want me to go through again what we've got in there? So far we have a good handful of basil, fresh basil, a clove of garlic, half a lemon, maybe another half of lemon might be needed later on. A pinch of black pepper now, just a little pinch of black pepper, some sea salt. You can always add more later on anyway. Our parmesan. So don't bother grating it, chopping it, whatever, just big chunks in there. The blender will go through it anyway. And the parmesan will give texture to it and obviously nice taste. Olive oil, good quality olive oil, very important. And now, don't be afraid, just go for it. Go for it, because the olive oil is actually the base of your pesto. So I would say about 7 or 8 good tablespoons of olive oil. And finally, the toasted pine nuts. And that's it. Let's get blending. So I'm using a Vitamix, but any old blender would do. Any old blender would do. Let's try that now. So, if the seasoning's not quite right, that needs a bit more salt, a pinch more, and a tiny bit of lemon. That should do. Back on, and that's it. Let's try it again. Oh, it's much better. So, what I would suggest is pour that in a little jar, like so, and you'll be able to keep that for a good 4 or 5 days in your fridge. Use it as a dip, pour it on some pasta. That's absolutely really lovely. And that's that, in the fridge. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for another tasty lesson.